An SEO agency with proven content strategy reached out to me because they're unable to churn out more than 50 content per month. I was able to automate their workflow, and now they can produce 20 high-quality content daily, and this is how I did it. My name is Champion Zoma. I'm a CTO at ParkTag Technologies. We help businesses adopt and implement AI and automation solutions in their business. If you're thinking of implementing AI in your business but do not know where to start, the easy first step is to use the link in the description to book a call with us so that we can audit your system. Then we'll know where to take it from there. So this is their process. The first stage, they try to research what is actually ranking and what questions people are asking in line with their topic. Then secondly, they try to know what the content gap is. Is it a quick win or is it an authority play? Then the third, they want to get a structure. They build an outline that covers everything the competitor is missing. Then stage 4, they try to write the whole content section by section. Then stage 5, they get the metadata, formatting everything, ready to publish. Then finally, in stage 6, they track everything for performance analysis. So knowing that this is the process, I went to work figuring it out. So what we have here is N8N workflow that handles all of the stages of their content creation process. Okay. So first and foremost, the research phase. So for the research phase, I used Serp API. It's a very interesting software that makes it easy to search Google and also search Google Maps. First of all, they use this form. So here, they put in the target keyword, what content they're trying to write about. They choose the content type, say quick win, is an authority post. Yeah, so let's just fill this in. I'm just going to say AI and automation. Okay, once I submit this, I structure out the information I want to use. So that's basically what the edit field is for. Then secondly, we are building a full-on blog post, right? So we also try to generate the slug, which is going to be the URL for the blog post. Then we have to also search our database, which is Airtable, to be sure that we are not doing exactly what already exists in our database. So every content we churn out and we create are unique. So that's basically what this is for. This is to set the database. And if it exists, it just notifies that, okay, we've done exactly this before, and the workflow stops. And if it doesn't exist, that means it's a new project. It's a new content. It continues the workflow with Serp API. This is where we search Google for the keyword and gather details about what questions are being asked and all other relevant information. So let's just execute up to this point. Okay, so it's searching the records. It doesn't exist, so we are moving. So the next thing we want to do is the strategy. Okay, so we want to identify the content gap and build our article in line with the content gap. Okay, so that's basically where this node comes in. We put all our research and some other instructions together here so that we can communicate it to the model and get out a solid strategy and direction for the article. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It tries to look at the competition, identify those gaps, and spell them out so that we can build our content around it. Okay, so after this, we now extract our results from what AI has given us. Okay, and we just want to get just this message. We don't need all of the other information that it usually returns. Now, after that, we want to get the structure. Remember, we need this outline to cover everything the whole article is going to be about, from the introduction to the main area and the conclusion and every other details. Okay, so we use this piece of code to fit all of this together. Okay, so that it generates the whole outline we need for our content. Now, if I execute this node, that's exactly what it will do. So we're asking the AI to create a detailed outline about the content topic. Okay, then we are passing in this strategy, which this other node has done for us. Okay, so now the next thing is have AI generate the outline for us. Okay. So now it has generated, it usually returns it in JSON so that we can easily extract it and format it properly. Okay. So it has created the outline and we'll clean that up, structure it out properly. So let me show you how that will look after it is structured out properly. So now we've gotten the whole outline of the article. Okay. Now we have about 7 sections in this article. So the first section is understanding AI and automation for businesses. We're defining it, AI and automation. We are also speaking about current trends in the industry. In this second section, we're talking about the benefits of AI and automation for businesses. The outline just goes and describes the full length of the article. Okay. After this, we now want to write the article sections out one by one. We try to use a very concentrated approach so that the AI only has enough to write out a particular section in full and with proper details. Okay, so it's going to try to write out the whole 7 sections one after the other. So that's basically what this node is going to do for us. Okay, so we are in the production stage now. We've gotten the structure, which is the outline, and now we're in the production phase. We're going to be writing out each of the sections one by one. Okay, so it has finished writing out all of the sections of the project, all done one after the other. Okay, so now we would aggregate all of the data together because it has given us 7 items. We'll put all of them together so that we don't have our workflow executing 7 times. So that's why this aggregate node is here. Then we are still in the production phase. We have to get an intro. Okay, so we'll put our prompts together to get the intro of the article. So that's basically what this node does for us. With this other one, we execute it to get the intro. Okay, so remember, this node handles putting the whole prompt together, while this other one generates the intro. Finally, for the production phase, we want to get the conclusion. Okay, so this node puts our prompts together, instructs the AI, and gets it to write the conclusion exactly how we want it. Okay, so we execute this other node. So finally, since we've written out the introduction, the conclusion, and all of the sections of the article, we want to put them all together. Okay, so that's what this node does. It returns the complete article for us. Okay, next we want to get metadata details. Okay, remember in this section this is the 5th stage where we get metadata formatting and everything we need ready to publish. The next thing we want to generate is the metadata and title of the article. Okay, so that's basically what this node does for us. It generates the meta title and description. Then after generating the meta title and description, remember it returns them in JSON. So we have to pass it out and just extract the meta title and description here. So that's basically what this node does for us. Then putting it all together, putting the whole article together, the sections and everything. This node does that for us. The final stage, which is documentation. Okay, we save them all to Airtable. Okay, so let's execute this node that handles the saving to Airtable. Okay, now this other node, we use it to notify. Okay, to notify that here we've completed the workflow, so that you don't have to sit waiting for the whole workflow to complete. Okay, I might not be executing it now. Since we are here, we'll just be able to see everything directly. Okay, as you can see, this just jumped in. AI and automation for your business, an authority content type. This is the slug. This is the article content. Let me expand this. Okay, so these are all of the sections built out. Okay, then we have the meta details. This is just a text, meta details. Then we have the article outline, the whole structure of all the sections and everything communicated and covered in all of the article. We have it recorded here. We just try to count the number of words. Then we also try to return the Serp data to get at least a view of some of the articles that contributed, right, to the creation of our own article. These are strategy notes with all the instructions and guidelines we use to build the article. Now with this, they are able to generate high quality articles and they are not limited to only 50. This can produce more than 20 high quality articles daily without even having to hire more people. So this is the real opportunity with AI and automation. It helps you scale expertise without having to scale headcount. If you're a business owner, agency, or content creator, and you need to have automations built out in your business or workflows streamlined and automated in your business, similar to what you've seen me do here, you can simply use the link in the description to book a call or audit your system for automation opportunities. And we'll build out systems that completely automate the whole process for you and your business. So at the end of the day, as I said, you don't have to scale headcount, but you can still scale your output. If you learned anything or you like the case studies we bring here, kindly subscribe to our channel, like the video, and if you have anything you want to communicate to us or you just want to tell us how good we did or what we didn't do right, kindly put it in the comment section. We'll be happy to engage with you. Thank you and see you in the next one.